Howdy peeps, it's Tamara again, live, part 3 in the truth about emotions and how to deal with them effectively. Just waiting for some people to jump on. I'm going to share this to my personal page. Hopefully we'll have some viewers live today. I actually have to say yesterday it was my son's birthday, and we ended up going out for dinner and had a couple of drinks. So I'm feeling actually quite mentally foggy and tired because I'm not a big drinker. However, I have had my time drinking frequently, but now as I get older and I guess as I heal my wounds, I don't have a need to drink as much. In fact, I was saying to Michael last night after I had the drink, I'm like, I really feel like my energy feels flat after having the drink. And yeah, I felt clearer in the head beforehand, and then I just started to get a bit, tipsy and not very clear. So anyway, I'm just sharing that to my live now. I'm looking really blurry. Gosh, maybe everyone's on Wi-Fi. Okay, sure. We don't want to share it to a group, just share it to everyone, write a post. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so today's topic is judgment. Judgment. What about judgment? Now, when we judge someone, are we making an opinion, or are we bitching about them and having an attack on their being? So with judgment, I feel like it's all about intention. So, or not when it's, not judgment as intention, it's observation or it's an attack. So what is the intention when we are talking about someone? Are we just talking about them in a matter of fact and not having any negative undercurrent of emotion? Or are we actually having a bit of a bitch and having a bit of a gossip about the person and trying to take away their power? So basically, it can be a negative emotion that's removing someone's personal power. Backstabbing is a negative emotion, or when we talk negatively about someone, we're basically taking away their power. So it's depleting their energy and depleting their power. When we put someone, just make a statement or an opinion, it's basically not reducing their power or reducing their energy or powering them up. It's just an opinion or a matter of fact. So last night, obviously, as I said in the beginning, I went out and I had a couple of drinks, and that sort of depleted me mentally, created a bit of fogginess within me. But we were discussing last night with some friends about my right or wrong that I did yesterday, and they weren't kind of in agreement that there's wrong. They believed that there was wrong. So as much as I believe that there isn't any wrong, they believed that there was incidences or behaviours from people that were wrong. And when I peel back the layers of people who have mistreated me in the past, and as I said yesterday in my stories, there are behaviours that are caused by, I feel, when I look back, influences of either medication, addictions to alcohol, or addictions to Western medicine, that create this fog or this blanket over people's points of view. And it's almost like that is their perception based on the emotional fog that they're in. And that's kind of the fogginess that I'm in at the moment. with having a drink, you know, that you don't have a clear perception of what's actually going on. So, yeah, they didn't agree with my right and wrong, which is fine. That's their matter of opinion, and it wasn't a judgment. And yeah, basically everyone has their own opinion. It's just a matter of how we put it across to people. If we put it across in a nasty way, hey Roxy, hi Rochelle, we're talking about judgment and the energy and the intention behind judgment and what the energy exchange is. So if it's obviously someone just stating an opinion, it's a matter of fact, there's no real energy exchange. There's not a degradation or a putting down of someone. There's just a simple, it is how it is. But if you're obviously in a conversation with someone and the intention behind it is, oh, you know, this person hasn't done this right and they haven't done that, and they really start getting into a conversation that's a negative emotion, so it's a depleting emotion, so it's actually putting down a particular person now, and it's draining their energy as well as your energy or your emotion, because generally people who sit in judgment judge themselves. So I know that when I was younger, I used to actually judge people, possibly because of my programming as well, but also the lack of confidence that I had in myself. So it's taken me many years to feel good about who I am and come to a place where I don't abuse drugs anymore, I don't abuse alcohol anymore, and I can honestly say that I don't really judge people anymore because I don't need to. Like, I actually look in the mirror and I can honestly say that I love myself and I respect myself. So therefore, that's my internal world, and my external world on others or towards others is the same. So yeah, judgment, if it's not an opinion, it's a backstab, it's a negative law emotion, it's actually a depleting energy. It depletes people, and it actually depletes you. So the emotion of love and kindness, as we talked about in our first and second in the series yesterday and the day before, is a positive emotion. It's a positive charge, and it builds the person up. So if you feel like, for example, that you need to tell someone about a negative trait or something that's going on in their life, my advice to you would be, say 3 positive things beforehand. So build them up, make them feel good, and say, but hey, I don't like how you do this. And it almost opens them up to receiving the energy and accepting your opinion rather than feeling like it's a judgment as well. Hello, beautiful. Back to you, Rochelle. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in ages. I wonder how your book's going. I'm slowly doing my book. It's unfolding as my life is unfolding, but not as quick as some of the others in the group. So Rochelle's part of the Awaken Your Impact group, coaching group, or was last year. So I hope you're doing well. So yeah, just a short, I'm doing a lot of ums and so's today. It's red wine, oh my gosh, just totally takes you out of the zone of centeredness. But yeah, it's basically it about judgment. It's really simple, it's really easy to understand. It's a depleting energy, and it makes people feel less than. And actually, if you feel into it, if you say something positive to someone, then you're going to feel good about yourself when they smile. But if you judge someone, and even if it's behind their back, you'll actually feel, if you feel into your body, you will feel, I don't know, I guess depleted within yourself, or feel bad maybe later on. And if you do self-analyze, you might feel a little bit guilty and bad, and they're all lower emotions or lower energy, so they bring your energy down. Hi Anthony, hope you're doing well. Hope Jess is doing well. I haven't seen her face on Facebook for a while. Yeah, tricky times for you both. Sending love to Jess if she's there watching as well. We're all thinking about you, and yeah, we wish you the best. So yeah, just a short one today, just a 10-minute one. Tomorrow we'll be talking about projecting pain. So all these different elements of why people project pain, and this will sort of come onto like the story I told yesterday about you know, the different people who had attacked me in cars, and why people are like that, and why they project their pain, why they get angry, and why their behaviors are bad. So we will, not wrong, but just in the state or place that they're in. So we'll talk a little bit about that tomorrow. I wish you all the best, and I hope you have an amazing day. Judgment has been a huge one for me over the years. Yeah, it is. And it's unfortunate that, you know, we live in a society that's not really supportive of nurturing or giving us an understanding about these different aspects in our lives. And, you know, things like this should actually be taught at school, I believe. Like, you know, instead of religious education, that's great if you want to teach your kids RE or whatever, but there should be like character building. And I actually know in some Christian schools they do this. My daughter went to a school and they character built, and, you know, sort of analysing yourself, your day and how it went, and how you can sort of make yourself a little bit better by your behaviours. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave it there for today. School holidays has sort of got me a little bit frazzled as well. I've got kids home everywhere. I've got cats having sleepovers and birthday parties and whatnot. So it's all fun, but yeah. I'm going to head off and take my kids shopping and do what I need to do as a dutiful mother. And I hope to see you tomorrow for projecting pain. Well, take care. Have a lovely day. And if you're watching this on replay, g'day, and press like, press share if you've got friends that are judging you. Or if you've been a judger before, yeah, just rewatch and try and understand the concept behind it. And even watch my series, start of the series. So what energy is, what emotion is, and how they're all interconnected. Alrighty, well, take care all. Lots of love. Bye.